Hey, leave that nigga alone. All right, let's get to good old Aki Wacky.
Splits with any of the guys that he was associated with business-wise. Another scene shows Kendrick Lamar and Dave Free dancing in front of a bunch of shipping containers, and this could be alluding to the containers that are used to
smile, whack, me, I'm tight, fuck! And he definitely can't skate transition. I've never seen a rock to fakie. I've never even seen a simple kick turn. He's whack.
Okay. Let's keep it going.
10. And on this record, Kendrick rapped, how many stocks do I really have in stock? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Meaning that Kendrick dropped J-Rock the tuck waiting to release. So as that famous A minor line plays, Kendrick is doing hopscotch all the way up to the number 10. Again, trolling Drake for the fact that he has 10 diss records to drop on Drake if Drake decides to re-engage within this beef. Other notable appearances include a scene with his entire record label, everyone from Absol, J-Rock, Punch, and Top Dog from TDE, showing you that these are all his day ones, and completely discrediting any claims that Drake made that his record label was exploiting him, or that he had splits with any of the guys that he was associated with business-wise. Another scene shows Kendrick Lamar and Dave Free dancing in front of a bunch of shipping containers, and this could be alluding to the containers that are used to traffic humans, which is again in reference to the disses that Kendrick aimed at Drake, where even Drake said he knew that Kendrick would take the...
Is this nigga eating his cup? Is this nigga eating his cup? Why are you not pausing the video and saying anything about these alleged sex trafficking cartons? These containers. Why are you eating your cup? This nigga eating his cup? Pause.
Smile, whack, me, I'm tight, fuck! And he definitely can't skate transition. I've never seen a rock to fakie.
Heck, you alright, bro? This nigga scratching, itching. That nigga look, boy, he look uncomfortable. You alright, bro? He over there. Now, normally when you drink, you tilt the cup because it's when you drink, the amount of liquid gets lower and lower. So you normally tilt the cup to your face. This nigga just right here. This nigga eating the cup. This nigga ain't even sipping. Cause if he was drinking, he would tilt the cup like this. This nigga sitting here like, that nigga eating the fucking cup.
Never even seen a simple kick turn. He's whack.
Okay. Let's keep it going.
10. And on this record, Kendrick rapped, how many stocks do I really have in stock? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Meaning that Kendrick dropped J-Rock the tuck waiting to release. So as that famous A minor line plays, Kendrick is doing hopscotch all the way up to the number 10. Again, trolling Drake for the fact that he has 10 diss records to drop on Drake if Drake decides to re-engage within this beef. Other notable appearances include a scene with his entire record label, everyone from Absol, J-Rock, Punch, and Top Dog from TDE, showing you that these are all his day ones, and completely discrediting any claims that Drake made that his record label was exploiting him, or that he had splits with any of the guys that he was associated with business-wise. Another scene shows Kendrick Lamar and Dave Free dancing in front of a bunch of shipping containers, and this could be alluding to the containers that are used to traffic humans, which is again in reference to the disses that Kendrick aimed at Drake, where even Drake said he knew that Kendrick would take the Jeffrey Epstein angle against him. Where if you guys didn't know, Jeffrey Epstein is notorious for being one of the most disgusting human traffickers of all time. There's another scene in front of the Compton courthouse where Kendrick
Why you so quiet, bro? Why you so quiet, bro? Why you so quiet? Why you so quiet, bro? Yeah, right? How come you ain't comment on none of this stuff that he just said? Sex trafficking. Why you ain't comment? You ain't got nothing to say about that?
is singing with thousands of people behind him, showing that he most definitely gets more love in his own city than Drake gets. And one of the final, most scathing scenes within this video is when Kendrick is standing next to his fiance and 2 children, which...
Well, also, I don't know if he's skipping over the scene, but this scene was also very important too, where right in front of the courthouse, like this was a very telling thing. If you notice, I think this is Punch. I think this is Top Dog. There's obviously Schoolboy Q, Absol. Like it kind of shows that the nigga's still locked in with TDE, and I do believe that if we look at the aim of the song Push Ups, it was it was supposed to kind of put out there that there was some dissension between Top Dog and Kendrick. You know what I mean? And obviously when he responded with Euphoria, he's like, hey, Top Dog, yo, who the fuck they think they playing with? Extortion my middle name and blah, blah, blah. You know, he was kind of saying, and then we seen Top Dog clearly show up at the pop-out, sitting in the same section as his wife, Whitney. And now this is almost, these next two scenes are to send shit home at Drake to basically say, no, everybody who's fucked with me since day one still fuck with me. These are still my guys. They never extorted me. I never felt extorted. We ain't beefing. You can't turn them against me. Now, keep in mind, this is one of the tactics I think Drake used marvelously because he was so, well I keep saying Meek is the special ed retard. I blame all this beef on Meek. If Meek wasn't that fucking stupid, Drake wouldn't have got that gassed. Like, it was so easy to beat Meek that I think Drake probably thought, nigga, everybody gonna get wiped out like this. Meek is a stupid, yo, I'm telling you, my unborn semen is smarter than Meek Mill. Meek Mill is the dumbest thing on earth. It was not a problem. Like, so like, for example, I give it like how this, obviously didn't work in Kendrick, but it worked with Meek. Just look at just three Google searches, right? You could figure out that Meek and like his city had an issue. You know what Drake rapped on? He's like, yo, he's like, I'm bumping AR app. I'm on the way to the studio bumping AR app. All of a sudden, AR app like, damn, I get a big shout out. Now I'm definitely gonna rock with Drake right now. I'm gonna put some pressure on Meek. Now Meek is distracted. He's over here. Perfect. With Kendrick, if there was an issue with him and Top Dog, Drake saying that at Top Dog, maybe Top would have co-signed Drake like, yeah, niggas gonna leave. Like, but they all would like, no, we love Kendrick, that's our guy. So it didn't work. It just didn't work. Design. All right, okay. So after that one scene, right, and he shows the close up, Schoolboy Q, man, tell us you on that Ozempic without telling us you on that Ozempic, bruh. I see you, bruh. Yo, you know what's so funny these days? Any celebrity that loses weight, niggas will say Ozempic. That's just all right. So let me just click through this scene a bit. So after this, by the way, here's the thing too. The guy with the I just had it. I don't know who these two guys are, and if somebody,
boy, he sure been taking a lot of shots, boy. He sure been taking a lot of shots. Everybody, he been taking a lot of shots, boy.
knows, please tell me. They were dancing throughout the whole thing. By the way, I'm guessing the dude that did this video didn't cover it, but DeRozan being in this video, very potent, right? Like clearly very potent. Because if you look back at, Drake, DeRozan, Drake used to show up to the Toronto Raptors game, and when DeRozan was playing there, they used to look like a nice buddy relationship. When they won the championship, Drake even took a picture with DeRozan. By the way, also there was a picture called Six Gods, right? And this was like Drake kind of welcoming these guys to the city, hoping that they were going to turn up and win for Toronto, put them on the map on a basketball level. He said Six Gods with Drake in the middle, DeRozan here, Lowry on the other side. You get what I'm saying? By the way, who made this? Stop playing. Somebody must have made this after they lost, because I think it took for Kawhi to get there for the win, right? Anyway, yeah, there's a lot, now DeRozan's in Chicago, and I guess they were supposed to be cool. You know what I mean? So we see a lot of Drake, DeRozan. They look like they were really buddy. Even afterwards, with him being in Chicago, they seem pretty cool, right? And it's clear. Obviously, I think we looked this up before. DeRozan is from Compton, California, right? And I think that's one of the most profound things that makes it very obvious to Drake and everybody else. Like, yo, Drake, we fuck with you. And I don't even think this is DeRozan saying fuck you, Drake, but it's almost saying I'm gonna always rock with culture. And I think that's probably one of the things that, if we're looking why this kind of looks away right now, Kendrick started to represent what most of these guys live with and have grown up through, right? You know what I mean? Like DeRozan would look like a goofy. I mean, obviously he could have not been involved, right? Which would probably be the beneficial thing. Like the game, I think he just didn't want to be involved, right? But he could have just not been involved. But if he was going to choose a side, no matter how much love Drake showed to him, if he went against Compton and went against, like, again, not like us, I keep saying it's a diss song, but it turned into a movement. If he went against that, he would look crazy to pretty much everybody who grew up with him, all his homeboys that really fuck with him. So it's kind of like, it's a statement piece. It's a statement piece when you see D-Rose, he's, let me stop saying D-Rose, because you might think I'm talking about the other D-Rose, Derrick Rose. I'm talking about DeRozan. Well, when you see DeRozan in the video, it's kind of saying like, yo, at the end of the day, we gonna rock with culture, bro. At the end of the day. You get what I'm saying? And by the way, also, updated views, 19 hours, 16 million. 175,000 or 176,000 comments, right? Cool. So you notice you see DeRozan here. I think that's a point. right? That's the point. Okay, and then you see him here again, right?
What about the cartons? What about the sex trafficking? What about the other stuff? I don't want to hear about no D Rose. I want to hear you talk about the location. What you think about that? What you think about the scene background?
I gotta just click through this. And the guys are dancing. Kendrick is like kind of dancing in his suit, and then he's just chilling. He's just chilling, and then this is day free. So this is day free.
I didn't know that this was day free. Day free. Wasn't like didn't boy when Drake Drake made that diss record about day free, like didn't Akademiks was like going crazy on that? You're like, oh my god, day free. Boy, he was going crazy over that line. I'm trying to see if I can find that. I can't find it. So, Akademiks, what you gonna say about this now? Because you were going crazy over that line. Day free, oh my god, oh, day free. Well, you going crazy over that. So, what you gonna say about this now, buddy?
Who, again, we should all probably, again, the common theme here is Dave Free. He's from Inglewood, California. He's Inglewood, California. What this battle has told us is like there's so much solidarity, and maybe it comes from gang culture on the West, where it's a lot about where you're from, what you're repping, where your family from. Like it's about location politics a lot. That
Why ain't talking about Drake gang culture? The Hell Angels and all them other people. Whoa, why you gotta throw gang culture with Kendrick, but not Drake? I haven't heard you talk about none of the gang culture that Drake is affiliated with, allegedly. You ain't say nothing about all the affiliations that Drake might be tied with. But boy, when it's Kendrick, oh yeah, you want to talk about gang culture. I don't like that. Allegedly.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little bit shocked when I seen Philly beefing with Philly. I'm like, oh shit. All right, everybody's trying to get out. I get it. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm talking about back when, Drake kind of caused some dissension. I mean, shit. Yeah, anyway. But that doesn't seem to be the case when it comes to LA. That doesn't seem to be the case when it comes to Cali. Like, these motherfuckers just ain't gonna go against each other or ain't gonna turn on each other. And I think it's so much politics in the middle of everything. You won't have niggas, even if they have problems, they won't do it in front of the world. And yeah, you see Dave Free. Obviously, Dave Free, again, when Drake said it, obviously, I think he was speculatively assuming. He was just like, yo, I'm just hearing that one of them kids might be Dave Free. That's what he said. And I remember one time I had said that he was wrong, but he speculated. He didn't say it definitively. And I don't think he ever said it definitively. He speculated, right? Like, and I think he speculated, and the speculations were clearly proved wrong, right? Because I think he was like, yo, wait, why you ain't with Whitney? Why Whitney ain't? And then you see, now you're gonna see Whitney later, by the way. Anyway, so you see Dave Free here. Looks like he's on a phone call, probably getting some business done or something like that. Hey.
So why you can't just say I'm sorry? Why you just can't say I'm sorry?